Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for August 26, 2014. Sorry, it's a little dark. Some of my lights went out and I'm doing this at night. I tried to do it daytime outside and it was raining, or it started raining when I was doing it. But anyway, I am going to draw a tree magic and some chicken cards. And my chicken seems to be doing okay. I'm going to actually take her to the vet's tomorrow. I tried today, but the vet wasn't there, so I got to go back in the morning. So we'll see. And I haven't found any dragon yet, but yeah, it should be back soon because they usually start coming around regularly when they find a spot. So anyway, I'll keep everyone updated. And go ahead with the card. Okay, we got Birth, the silver birch tree. And it says, like wood that grows upward, by drawing strength from its hidden root, love will advance. Illuminata. Birdie baby. I think I'll draw 3. And chickpea. Moody. Sagey, and Osha again. Okay, so looking back, or stepping back and taking a look at all of these cards, well, I guess I see them as two separate messages here. On this side, we have definitely something coming to birth. The universe is kind of orchestrating things, bringing things together, getting all the right elements and people and timing to all work out so that important things that need to happen are going to happen, and certain things will come about that have to come about. And it has to do with not just two people coming together, but kind of a group coming together. Just kind of different people, different, yeah, kind of like a new phase, a new social phase, where the crowd is kind of interconnected and really kind of has the same value system and the same level of kind of heart consciousness, or same level of consciousness, really. Just where everybody's can relate to each other, you know, psychologically, emotionally, just a real solid coming together of you know, people you can trust who really support you and you know, really care and look out for one another's higher or best interest, and where the group kind of has shared visions or perspective, you know, of the world, and you know, things that need to be seen in certain ways. So it really marks kind of like a new social group coming together, or like a new spiritual family, or a new like soul group coming together. And then we have chickpea in the middle, which is kind of irony. So, you know, this irony in this situation is really just saying, have faith, have trust, and life is full of twists and turns and surprises, and really the way people come together and the way things happen is not the normal way of you know, coming together. You know, just unusual things happen. There's a lot of irony, you know, where things kind of get flipped upside down and backwards, and you know, what you would expect is not what happens, and you know, how you meet people is not what you would assume. I mean, just kind of anything ironic, you know, where you have an assumption and it's totally something else. But you know, it's, you still know how to see things when you know them. You know, it's like you can still see truth when you know it. So you know, when we encounter truth, we really just like lock into it and feel it and know it. You know, it's not about a belief, it's about a knowingness. So it doesn't really matter all the, I don't know, all the facts or circumstances. What matters is that you can really sense your belonging with people, and things really will work out in the way they need to, beyond your expectations. So just be prepared for kind of anything coming out of anywhere. You know, life might take twists and turns, and you might meet people in unexpected ways, or things, you know, work out just very odd, unusual, you know, auspicious circumstances. Auspicious where just so strange, you know. So that's fun. This is like, you know, definitely birth on a very spiritual, you know, powerful level that involves, you know, life and things beyond life. So that's exciting. And then on this side, this is kind of an interesting thing. So this really seems like an individual, just kind of like what's going on personally, and then what's going on in your life over here. But over here, and you know, this does have to do with a group situation too, but it could be, you know, just like a one-time meeting thing here. But it has to do with, you know, coming together with some people to work out earth issues. But really, you know, you never know which way things are going to go. And we have chickpea on this side, so you know, this is a one-time meeting, or it could be, you know, something that repeats or whatever. But this is where people come together to work things out. And I want to say that there's like this personal part of yourself that develops out of this, where this is a leader in training, and the, you know, Mundi represents a leader in training. So he ended up being the flock leader and was recognized, you know, for his abilities and his personality and his skills and everything, and really just was exemplary right away, and then moved forward from there on his little cheeky life path. But with Seiji here, this is really about you gotta see things on all levels. So I'm not so sure that this group meeting is something that's going to last. Like, I want to say that this is on a separate note. To me, I don't know why. I just, the way I'm reading this, the impression that I get for some reason with the leader in training, and then somebody, you know, kind of the seventh chakra. That's what she represents, and the knowingness, and really being kind of a part of, you know, a higher vision, where you need this higher vision. This is like when you need to kind of see through the superficial stuff, you know, where it's not so much, you know, where mind and body are 100% aligned. I mean, for Seiji it is, but Seiji has to, her skill and training is really to be able to see beyond the superficial appearances. So her skill is to see the depth and to see the dynamics of everything going on. So it's like to see the layers, to see the details, the complexities, you know. So I want to say, because she's here, there's something you got to look at with this group meeting here. And it might be a one-time group meeting, might be, you know, more than one time, but you know, if this is not like a permanent thing, and usually, you know, because it's working out earth issues and a temporary meeting to do that, I want to almost say that maybe something comes out of this, where some members go one way and some members go another way. I mean, this is a new beginning, you know, so this is kind of an ending, or something that is birthing the individual, and then there's a group birthing going on over here, if that makes sense. So there's an individual birthing out of a small group or out of a temporary group, because this is a sweat lodge group, and nobody, you know, every sweat lodge is different. It's not like the same people ever go to every sweat lodge, you know. I mean, I guess it's possible, but normal Native American sweat lodges, you know, maybe there's 2 or 3 overlap people, but it's totally different people for every sweat lodge. Like, I mean, different crowd, different purpose, different people, you know, whoever the sweat lodge is for, usually that's the reason for the people to go, you know, the reason, you know, whatever the issue is, whether it's for a person or whether it's to resolve a group or whatever, the group comes together for that one time only, to work on that one issue or for that one cause. So every time a group happens for a sweat lodge, it's 100% different people and a different, you know, for a different reason. So even if, you know, say you had 2 sweat lodges for the same purpose, it's usually different people anyway. So I want to say that this is, you know, always a temporary thing, and it's a meeting that is a temporary meeting, and then from that you might have, you know, 1 or 2 people that come out of it with you. But because you're working on group issues, a lot of stuff is being analyzed and kind of looked at and understood and perceived and, you know, worked out, hashed out, put into a light, you know, come up with, you know, problem solving, a lot of prayer, a lot of redirection. So it's like, from this group, something happens, and it's like the knowledge, the awareness, the 7th chakra is like opened, like where you are enlightened on something, and you have this leadership growing out of it, this movement in your life. This is just physical movement in the physical world, kind of getting things going. So there is a movement that happens from this, and then on the other side there's this other kind of orchestration of you know, kind of a coming together of a new life and new stuff that is just, you know, ironic how things all come together with twists and turns and surprises, and just kind of a beautiful, auspicious events that bring together a dream and reality, you know. So anyway, yeah, it's exciting reading. And again, the middle says, like wood that grows upward by drawing strength from its hidden root, love will advance. So anyway, I hope that everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.